Welcome to another circuit training session. So we have crossing balance lunges as your first one. That's going to be standing on the left leg, sweep the right leg across. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll alternate the legs on this one, so I'll talk you through that. So crossing balance lunges are up first. Remember, every exercise is 40 seconds on and a 20 seconds breather. Then we have your single arm chest press. That's going to be nice and easy with ease. So it's going to be fully lengthened, single-handed mode, standing facing away from the anchor point. Single arm chest press, and we're going to go off the left arm first on this one, so smooth and steady with those, keeping that long strong plank position locked in and engaged. Once you've done the single arm chest press, you've got your hamstring curls with the hips up, so it's going to be mid calf length, heels in, ground facing the anchor point. You're going to draw the knees in and then extend the legs out, preferably with the hips up so you've got some air underneath your ass. Nice and smooth and steady as those, as always. Next up, after the hamstring curl with the hips up, we have your I row. This is going to be mid-length, standing facing the anchor point. You can have the arms up over the ears. You're going to slowly relax back and rotate around those shoulders. Arms are going to come down, and then you'll drive the knuckles backwards to come on up. Keeping the chin up off the chest throughout, keeping the body long and strong. Once you've done those, you've got high knees. This is you're going to be turning face away from the anchor point, fully lengthened, so stand facing away. You're going to lean into the suspension trainer. This is going to get the abdominals working. And then from there, you're going to jog on the spot, bringing the knees up nice and high, keeping the breathing nice and relaxed as you do so. Nice solid cardio drill with a bit of core on this. Next up after those, we're back into the alternating crossing balance lunge. Like I said, we're going to alternate this one today. So again, mid-length, keeping the chin up off the chest, standing facing the anchor point. I'm going to sweep the leg behind on this one. Once you've done those crossing balance lunges, we have your A raises. So from here, we're going to be going mid-length, stand facing the anchor point. Arms are going to start locked long. Knuckles are going to be facing backwards. Then from there, you're going to slowly relax back and the hands will come together naturally. And then from there, you're going to rip down and out with those handles to pull yourself back up. Next up after those, we have a hip hinge. Now with the hip hinge, it's going to be mid-length, stand facing the anchor point. You're going to rotate round the shoulders and around the hips. Your head is naturally going to rotate, keeping the spine in line, so it's going to rotate through the arms. You'll end up looking down towards the ground. And then from there, you're going to bring yourself back up by pushing the hips forwards, squeezing the shoulder blades. Next up after those, it's a bicep curl. So with those, it's mid-length, standing facing the anchor point, starting with the fists up by the temples. You're going to slowly relax back and the arms are going to lengthen. And then from there, you're going to bicep curl back up and in. All right, once you've done those, we have your mountain climbers. So you're going to be in a strong push-up position and you're going to cycle through with the legs on this one. So smooth and steady mountain climbers. Now, if you need to change this out, you can just jog on the spot. So should you have any wrist issues with this or if it gives you any problems, then you can just come on up and jog on the spot. Once you've done those, you have your abducted lunge. These are going to be mid-calf length, standing sideways to the anchor point. Now, you're going to stand on your left leg first and pop your right foot in, and you're going to side kick out to that right-hand side. Coming up nice and tall. Now, as you bring the knee in, so it's going to be your right knee, you're going to bring that right knee in nice and high. Speaking of rights, it's the right arm for the single arm chest press. Again, we're going to go fully lengthened on those. Single-handed mode. Turn and face away, and it's in the right arm this time. We'll get that plank position locked in. You're going to bend that elbow. Hips and chest move forward as one, and then drive on out and through. Once you've done those, we're back into the abducted lunge. This time, obviously, your left foot is in, so we're standing on the right leg, and left foot's going in. And you'll side kick out to your left-hand side this time. Keeping that breathing nice and relaxed with ease. Next up after the abducted lunge, it is your preacher curl. Now the preacher curl is going to be mid-calf length. You're going to be on the ground, facing away from the anchor point, hands in the handles. You'll bend the elbows. The body will naturally come towards the ground. Your head will slot in between the fists, and then you'll crush down through the handles, extending the arms and squeezing the backs of the arms. And once you've done those, you are going to finish with your corner touch. So you're going to shuffle left and right, touching down either into a real corner, if you're in a room, or an imaginary corner, if you're not, just shuffling left and right. That'll be your 15th exercise on this plan for today, and we will get you ready. You have a 20 seconds breather coming up. Now, so you got 20 seconds to set yourself up, ready for your crossing balance lunge. So it's going to be mid-length, stand facing the anchor point, start with the elbows underneath the shoulders. You're going to sweep the leg across. Now your lead leg, you're going to keep your knee over the ankle. Opposite leg is going to sweep behind. Get ready. And away you go. So smooth and steady, crossing balance lunge. Mid-length, stand facing, start with the elbows underneath the shoulders, sweep the leg behind. Now, thing with this is keep your head up. Don't be looking down to the ground. We want to keep that neck space open so we don't when you're dropping your chin or anything. Maybe keep your eyes on the anchor. As you descend down, you're going to lengthen those arms. This will help keep the torso nice and tall as you descend on down. And you're going to physically drive through the floor to push yourself up and out of this. And relax there. All right, 20 seconds breather to set yourself up for the single arm chest press. Let's go fully lengthened, single-handed mode. Stand facing away from the anchor point. Start with your left arm extended. You can place your right arm out into mid-air to ghost this handle if you want to. You're going to bend that arm, and the hips and chest are going to move forward as one. Get yourself ready. Single arm chest press, left arm only, and away you go. Now, should you struggle with this, if you want to do normal double-handed chest press, that's not a problem, obviously. And if you want to make this a little bit easier, you can see in the demo here my feet are in line. But if you want to put your right foot forward to counterbalance this, then you can do. Well over halfway on this one. Okay, 10 seconds left on this. Keep that breathing nice and relaxed, and that body long and strong. Almost there, and relax, you are there. All right, 20 seconds to set yourself up for these hamstring curls. So we're going to go mid-calf length, heels in. We're going to draw the knees in and extend those legs out. We're going to keep the breathing nice and relaxed, and we're going to have air underneath the ass, if possible. Ready? And away you go. Go for it, 40 seconds worth. Now, keeping those hips up is going to make it a little bit more difficult. Drawing the knees in and out. If you want to make it a little bit more difficult, you can separate the feet. So rather than the feet just being close together, separate the feet so they're more of a squat stance with this. And it will make it a little bit more harder because you've got that distance between the feet. We can move further backwards away from that anchor point to make it harder, and we can move towards that anchor point to make it a little bit easier. You've got 5 more seconds on this one, the hamstring curls. And relax there, well done. Eye rows are up next, so let's go mid-length, stand facing. Going to start with the arms up over the ears, very close to the side of the head there. You're going to slowly relax back, the arms will come down. And then from there, you're going to rip those knuckles backwards to come back up into that strong eye position. Ready? And away you go. 40 seconds on this. No movement through the hips. Those arms are only kind of moving through 90 degrees, so from above your head to shoulder height. Keep the tension on the suspension trainer throughout. Keep that chin up off the chest so the eyes on the anchors. Sure your feet are gripping the ground. Same thing with the vector principle. Walking the feet in is going to make it a little bit more difficult. Walking them away, a little bit easier. You only have 7 seconds left on this. Keep those butt cheeks squeezed. Don't forget about those. And relax. All right. Cardio drill, which is your high knees. We're going to go fully lengthened. Stand facing away from the anchor point. The body's going to be leaning into the suspension trainer. So get the arms locked straight. Walk backwards so you're physically relying on that suspension trainer to keep you upright. And then you're going to bring the knees up, alternating those legs. Ready? And away you go. So you're constantly leaning into this, getting those abdominals working. It's almost like you're pushing a sled or a trolley. What you don't want to do is let the torso come upright. All right, you have 25 seconds left on this. Almost said 15 there, 25. It's right in front of me as well. You're well over halfway. Keep the pace up. Keep the breathing nice and relaxed. Think about that plank position. Looking at that demo there from the ear to the shoulder to the hip. Nice and spine in line. We don't want you hunching over anything. Keep long and strong. Almost there on this one. And relax. All right, setting yourself up for your crossing balance lunge once more. Alternating those legs. We're going to go mid-length, stand facing. Start with your elbows underneath your shoulders. You'll slowly descend down, sweeping one leg behind. The non-working leg will come behind the supporting calf. Ready? And away you go. Take your time with this. No need to rush this one. Keep the torso nice and tall. So from your ear to your shoulder to your hip, we got that spine in line. Take your time with these. Groove the movement as that knee passes behind the calf. Well over halfway on this one. Eight seconds left. And relax there. Outstanding. It is the A raise next. So this is going to be mid-length, stand facing, arms are locked straight, keep the chin up off the chest. You will slowly relax back and the handles will come together. Then you're going to rip those handles down and out, coming on up. All right, 3 seconds on this. Get ready. And away you go. Smooth and steady on the A raise. So keep those arms locked straight. This is going to be working your triceps because you're going to keep an isometric hold through the backs of those arms. Slowly coming down and then ripping those handles out. Halfway through, 20 seconds left on this one. All right, last 10 seconds. Again, the plank position's got to be locked in. We don't want any movement through the hips. So I'm sure you're digging your heels in and you're squeezing your butt cheeks. And relax there. It's the hip hinge up next. Very similar position. So, mid-length, stand facing. Arms are locked straight. There's no pull through the elbows. No movement through the elbows. No pull through the elbows on this. You're going to rotate around your shoulders and around your hips. Imagine there's a rubber band around your hips. Get ready. And away you go. So there's a rubber band around your hips. That rubber band is pulling you backwards. You're going to rotate round the shoulders and look down towards the ground. Now you've got to resist that rubber band as you come up nice and tall. Push your hips forward, squeeze your bum, and squeeze and lock down those shoulder blades into your back pockets. Certainly no need to rush this one. Keep the form and the technique crisp with this. Last 5 seconds. And relax there. Right, it's the bicep curls. This is going to be mid-length, stand facing. Start with a fist up by the temples. You're going to slowly relax back, let those arms lengthen. And I want a full range of movement on this. So let those arms lengthen all the way down. And then bicep curl back up and in. Bringing those fists back up to the temples. Ready? And away you go. So smooth and steady on this. All right, 30 seconds left. So 10 seconds already in, 25% done. All right, halfway. If you need to move those feet, do so. Don't forget that you can move the feet. People often get rooted to the spot like a tree with this. So don't be afraid to move the feet so you can continue to rep these bicep curls out. Keep the elbows nice and high. And relax there. Well done. Let's set you up for your mountain climbers. So, good strong plank position. So you're starting off in like a push-up position, but with one knee drawn in. Now you're going to cycle through, and those legs are going to fire back. All right, you've got 4 seconds before you light these up. And away you go. So smooth and steady. Let's get these legs pumping. All right, there you go. It's 10 seconds gone. 25% in. Keep the breathing nice and relaxed. Strong push-up position. If this gets too much on those wrists, come up and jog on the spot for me instead. Keep that breathing nice and relaxed. Five more seconds now. And relax there, superb. All right, setting yourself up. So we've got your abducted lunge. This is going to be mid-calf length. Stand sideways to the anchor point. You're going to stand on your right leg and you're going to pop your left foot in. You're going to start with your knee nice and high, so left knee nice and high. And you're going to side kick. Sorry, we're standing, standing on the right, left foot in, whichever. So standing on the right, I'm going to say put your left foot in. All right, side kick out to your left-hand side. If you're doing the other leg, that's fine. You're going to hit both legs anyway. So I did say at the beginning we'd stand on the left and put the right foot in. Now I'm saying standing on the right and putting the left foot in. Master trainer, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. 10 seconds is what you got. Last 5, team. I'll get better on round 2, I swear. Almost there. And relax. Right, we're definitely doing the right arm. I know that for a fact. So here we go. We've got a TRX chest press, right arm only. So it's going to be fully lengthened. Single-handed mode. Stand facing away from your anchor point. Start with your right arm extended. You're going to bend that right arm. Hips and chest come forward as one. Ready? And away you go. Same drill as the left hand. If you want to ghost the left hand out, to keep yourself nice and even, that's fine. And if you want to step forward with the left foot this time to keep that body in that plank position, that's fine as well. All right, 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. Keep the chin up off the chest. Keep your plank position locked in. From the ground upwards, keep that body long and strong. You're almost there. And relax. All right. Now let me get this right. It's going to be your abducted lunge, mid-calf length. Standing on your left foot. See, you got this. I know what I'm doing now. So stand on your left. Pop your right foot in this time. And you're going to side kick out to your right-hand side. Start with your right knee pulled up towards the chest. Get ready. All right, here we go. So take your time. Side kick out to the right-hand side. Balancing on that left. Keep the breathing nice and relaxed. Get ramrod straight at the top, so full extension. Imagine your head is being pulled away from your heel. So you're going to be really long and strong on this. All right, you got 10 seconds. And relax there, superb. All right, here we go. So we got your preacher curls, going to be mid-calf lengths. On the ground, facing away from that anchor point, place your hands on the handles. You're going to bend the elbows. Hips and chest are going to come forward as one. And then you're going to crush on out to come on up. You got 4 seconds on this. And away you go. So smooth and steady on these preacher curls. Bend the elbows. Body moves down as one. Head slots in between the handles. Then you crush down those handles towards the ground, which will extend your arms, working those triceps. Halfway through. Now, if you need to make this easier, move forwards. So your body then becomes more upright. Last 10 seconds on these. Almost there, team. Give me one more squeeze and one more rep. And relax, superb. All right, you've got your corner touch. So now, if you've got a real room, great stuff. Can you shuffle left and right and touch down into the corners? If not, just shuffle left and right and touch down in an imaginary corner. 40 seconds in these. In 3, 2, 1, and away you go. Now, as always, don't tread on your own feet. Don't trip yourself up. Don't let the feet cross. That might trip you up. Just shuffle left and right. Touching on down as well. There's only 25 seconds left on this. Now, once you've nailed these, you are 15 in with 15 to go. Speaking of 15, you've got 15 seconds left on this. Almost there. And relax. Well done. All right, getting yourself ready for that crossing balance lunge. So nice and easy on this. Setting yourself up. So we got mid-length. Stand facing the anchor point. Get your elbows underneath your shoulders. From here, we're going to sweep left and right. Let the arms lengthen. Ready? And away you go. So smooth and steady. Crossing balance lunges. Take your time with this. Again, let the arms lengthen. Keep the torso nice and tall. Keep the chin up off the chest. Take your time. Really push down with the working leg. Okay, imagine you're like really forcing that groundwork away to bring yourself up. You shouldn't be rowing yourself back up. Not necessarily through the back here, guys. It's all about that one leg that you're standing on. Applying the strength through that. Almost there. And relax. All right. Setting yourself up for your single arm chest press, left arm only. So single arm chest press, left arm only. Fully lengthened. Stand facing away from that anchor point. Holding your left hand. Step forward with your right foot if you need to make it easier. And away you go. Smooth and steady on this. Ten seconds already gone. Smooth, steady, control, plank position locked in. You know the drill by now. Well over halfway, getting close to that end. Every exercise you do now, pretty much the last time you do it on this section. So really keep it taut and tight and nail that form and technique. And relax. All right, have a 20 seconds breather as you get ready for your hamstring curls. So these are going to be mid-calf length, ground facing the anchor point, heels in, preferably with the hips up throughout, drawing the knees in. The knees are only going to come to around about hip height before you extend those legs out and drive those heels away. Ready? And away you go. So obviously working the core and the hamstrings on this one. If you want to mess around with the base of support to challenge this, the arms out to the side is easy. Arms across the chest, a little bit harder. And fingertips up towards the ceiling, harder still. Slowly removing the base of support, making it more difficult. All right, last 10 seconds on this. And relax there. Great stuff. Set yourself up now for your eye rows. This is mid-length. Stand facing your anchor point. Start with your arms up over your ears. You're going to slowly relax back. Pull the knuckles backwards. Rotate round the shoulders. And then come on down. Okay, get yourself ready. And away you go. Eye rows are up next. Smooth and steady for those 40 seconds. Working those deltoids. Getting into those shoulders. However, remember, it's all core all the time because we don't want any breaking around the hips, around the abdomen. So we want this torso nice and taut and tight and the movement crisp and clean. 18 seconds. Single figures. Last couple of reps on this team. Don't let me down now. Move the feet if you need to, but don't stop. And relax. Now you can. We're back into your cardio drill of the high knees. So fully lengthened. Stand facing away from the anchor point. Arms locked straight. Lean into that suspension trainer. And we're going to cycle those legs through. A lot faster now that you're well and truly warmed up. And it's the second round. Get yourself ready. And away you go. All right, let's go for it. So smooth and steady. High knees. Again, what do we want to watch out for? Keep yourself at that angle, 45 degrees. Well, maybe not at 45 degrees, but certainly not upright with this. We want to be leaning into that suspension trainer, getting those abdominals working. Only 10 seconds left, which means you can start picking up the pace even faster now. Little sprint finish for his crew. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Solid 40 seconds on this. And relax. All right, we are back into those crossing balance lunges. So setting yourself up, mid-length, stand facing. Elbows under shoulders to start. Chin up off chest. Slowly crossing the legs behind. Here we go. 5 seconds now. And away you go. Smooth and steady. All right, you're halfway through. This is ideal. Let those arms lengthen. Drive through that supporting leg. And relax. Well done. Great stuff. All right, setting yourself up. So A raises, mid-length, stand facing, arms locked straight, chin up off chest. Going to slowly relax back, hands come together, rip those handles down and out. Come on up. You got 4 seconds. And away you go. So smooth and steady. Excellent. Keep that torso long and strong from forehead to feet like concrete. Keep that breathing nice and relaxed. Last couple of reps. Arms locked straight. Rip those knuckles down and relax. All right. So we got back extensions, mid-length, stand facing. Start long and strong, rotating around the hips, around the shoulders. 3 more seconds. And away you go. So you're standing up nice and tall. Last time I said about a rubber band being around the hips. The other way to think of it is you are nice and tall and long and strong, and somebody comes along and karate chops you at the hips. So you will drive the hips backwards as you get karate chopped at the hips. And then to reset yourself, you're going to drive the hips forward by squeezing those bum cheeks. And you're going to draw the shoulder blades together behind you, keeping those arms nice and straight. And relax there. Bicep curls are up. So we got mid-length, stand facing, start with those fists up by the temples. You're going to slowly relax on back, let those arms lengthen, and then curl back up and in. Get yourself ready on these. 4 seconds. Ready? And away you go. Slowly coming down, let those arms lengthen. Curl back up and in. Awesome. No movement through that torso now. Like a surfboard, relaxing on back, and then bicep curling up and in. Long and strong on these. Full range of movement on the arms. And relax there. All right, here we go for your mountain climbers. Good strong push-up position, aka alternating squat thrusts. But get yourself ready down into that push-up position. You're going to cycle the knees in and out, keeping the breathing relaxed as you do so. 3 seconds, stand by. All right, loud them out. Give me 40 seconds, and 40 seconds only. These mountain climbers cycling through. Let's go. Okay, 20 seconds left on this. You're halfway through. Feel free to pick up that pace if you need to. 14 seconds now. Last 7. Keep going, team. Little sprint finish. And relax. Have a well-earned 20 seconds breather. All right, here we go. Get yourself ready for the abducted lunge. So this time I'm going to talk you through. We'll stand on that right leg. So we're going to go abducted lunge, standing on the right leg. We're going to go mid-calf length. Put your left foot in. We're going to side kick out to that left-hand side. Get yourself ready. And away you go. Smooth and steady. So just side kicking out to that right-hand side. Mind you, if you're standing on the right, now you're going to side kick out to the left-hand side. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. So standing on your right leg, it's got you thinking, hasn't it? Side kick out to your left. Sorry about that. Bending that leg. You're working those quadriceps and the glutes on this. You only got 10 seconds left. Thank God you're almost at the end of the whole workout, right? If it's getting this bad. Unbelievable. And relax there. All right. Chest press, right arm only. Fully lengthened, single-handed mode. So fully lengthened, single-handed mode. Turn and face away from that anchor point. Hold it in your right hand. Bend the right elbow. Hip and chest moving forwards. Again, it's that solid surfboard position, isn't it? Ramrod straight. Ready? And away you go. So bending that elbow. Hips and chest move forward as one. Keep the breathing relaxed. 10 seconds already gone, you see, 25% in. All right, you're halfway, 20 seconds. All right, 9 more seconds on this. And relax. All right, here we go. The abducted lunge, this time standing on your left leg. So abducted lunge, mid-calf length. Stand sideways to the anchor point. Standing on your left side. Pop your right foot in. And which side are we going to side kick out to? That's right, it's the right-hand side. I'm actually going to know what I'm on about. Ready? And away you go. So smooth and steady. Here we go for those abducted lunges. So standing on that left foot, right foot side kicking out. Only 20 seconds left on this. Okay, last 10. Last 10. You're almost there, team. Get tall at the top and then get nice and low on the way down. And relax. Preacher curls. We're almost there. So preacher curls, mid-calf length. On the ground, facing away from that anchor point. Hands on the handles. Start with the arms straight. You can hinge at the hips a little. Get yourself ready. 5 seconds on this. Really working the backs of the arms, working those triceps. Ready? And away you go. All right, there's 10 seconds already gone, team. Now be careful if you set off really fast these tricep press or preacher curls, sorry, trying to hammer these out. Soon enough, you'll be feeling this in the backs of the arms because a lot of your body weight are going through those triceps. 10 seconds left. So far, so good. Last couple of reps and then we're into your corner touch. And relax there. 20 seconds to set yourself up for your corner touch. So here we go. Keep the breathing nice and relaxed. We're going to touch left and right. See if you can finish strong and go a little bit faster than you did on round 1, team. You got 5 seconds to prep on this. All right, let's go. You got 40 seconds to finish strong on your circuit training today. Touch and go, team, touch and go. Stay low, move fast. As soon as you've touched that imaginary corner, bang, you're off and you're gone into the opposite corner. And with 15 seconds left, I want to say thank you so much for jumping into the circuit training session today. Thanks for bearing with us with those abducted lunges. Hope you've enjoyed it. Keep going. You've only got 5 more seconds. Go on, crew. And done.